Safety thing. One of the big concerns is that emergency vehicles can't get through, such as fire engines and ambulances. And it's incredibly ironic that you can be a stone's throw from a hospital but perhaps not be able to get there because an ambulance can't get through because of cars parked selfishly or inconsiderately. There's always the visibility thing too, where people can't see properly to get out of their drives in the mornings. I've got a lot of people who tell me that that's the case because cars park just so close to their driveways. Outside schools is another matter where it's just not safe for children to cycle and walk because of the parked cars.
And it's not just this road, this is the #1 concern for residents in this area, you think?
I would say it's one of the most common concerns, yes, parking in the Queen Edith. We've got 3 big traffic generators, Addenbrooke Hospital, which is where we are at the moment, but we've also got 2 big sixth form colleges.
The County Council is the body responsible for on-street parking in Cambridge. What would you like them to do about it, Amanda? What's the answer to this problem?
Well, we've had lots of small successes in terms of getting yellow lines in particular places, but parking's a bit like a corset. If you push it out in one area, it comes out somewhere else. And for the last period, they've been looking at a big parking plan. We have been waiting for them to come up with firm proposals for the whole of the area, looking not just at yellow lines, but possibly residents' parking schemes and other measures to control the parking. It is taking a very long time. We had a meeting at the end of August, which was attended by over 150 people, so it shows how important the issue is to many people. They're promising exhibitions in October, so we look forward to hearing their plans.
Now, you mentioned the problem with Addenbrooke staff parking on these streets and blocking them up for people who live here, but staff at the hospital and patients, they have to park somewhere.
They certainly do, and I know a lot of hospital staff start very early in the morning and they're not all on particularly high salaries, so they do have my sympathies. I must say, a long time ago when I worked as a nurse, we used to have a hospital bus which would pick staff up. I think the hospital has to take more responsibility for this.
Right, so bumper to bumper this morning, and I'm told this is just a common problem happening every day, and not just on this road, other roads around the area as well. I'm about to head off and see if I can squeeze through the gaps and get back onto the main road, Paul.
Good luck with that. Drive safely, Dottie McLeod, one of our 2 roving reporters on Cambridge's Bigger Breakfast. We'll hear from Johnny D a bit later. But it is a problem right across the county. We mentioned Gladstone Street in Peterborough as well. And the County Council says it's committed itself to a full review of parking in the southern area of Cambridge, which will look at all aspects of the issue and look at all the concerns raised. And after 8, we'll be hearing from one of our emergency services who are very, very unhappy about problem parkers.
Paul Stainton, wakey wakey.
This is the Paul Stainton's Bigger Breakfast Show for Cambridgeshire.
Would you like a large breakfast? On BBC Radio Cambridgeshire.
Wakey wakey, rise and shine.
Songs flying in.